What would happen if a Megalodon shark got infected with a zombie virus? That is exactly how the wildest zombie movie of 2023 begins. The moment zombies broke into the aquarium, suddenly everything went downhill. One by one, the last survivors started getting infected, and right when people thought it could not get worse, some zombies fell into the water. And just like that, the shark swallowed them in a single bite. People were running like crazy trying to escape the zombies. Hearts were racing. Breathing was heavy. And then right when they thought they were finally safe out of nowhere, the shark jumped out of the water. People froze. No one could even scream. Their minds went blank. But then Emma said, "Relax. Sharks do not even have legs. What is it going to do to us?" But right then, something terrifying happened. The shark suddenly started moving on land. People's hearts dropped. They turned around and ran for their lives. But then the shark came crashing straight toward them. No time to think. No time to breathe. Everyone rushed into a warehouse and pushed the door with their bodies to keep it shut. And then their selfish boss, Mike, thought he was smart. He quietly slipped away and hid outside. He planned that when the shark broke in, he would sneak out and save himself. But suddenly he made a noise. And right when that sound echoed, the zombie shark turned its head and charged at him. Mike started screaming like a pig. His legs gave up. His voice cracked. He thought this was the end. And then out of nowhere, a superhero dropped from above. Yes, this was the hero. He had finally found the special shark charm, the one even sharks could not bite through. Full confidence, no fear. He walked straight toward the shark, but then reality hit. Human strength was nothing compared to a zombie shark. In seconds, the hero was slammed to the ground. At the same time, that black-hearted boss Mike ran in the wrong direction and accidentally led a group of zombies inside. And still, he kept yelling at the hero like he was his employee. Hold the line. Hold the line. But then the hero's true friend Jack arrived. He jumped into a forklift and tried to lift the shark and throw it away. The hero rolled away just in time and ran to save Mike, but then the forklift failed. In seconds, it smashed into the wall. Jack had no choice. He jumped out and ran. He saw a hole in the wall, and without thinking, he crawled inside. The shark was too big, it got stuck. On the other side, the hero was fighting zombies alone. His shark-proof jacket was not tearing, but the pain from the bites was unbearable. And then right when the zombies started climbing all over him, Emma appeared. She grabbed a microphone and started making loud noise and then threw it into the water tank. Zombies heard the sound and jumped in. The smaller zombies were gone, but then the zombie shark was still there. And suddenly the boss Mike, who was pretending to be dead, stood up and started praising the hero. But right after that, he collapsed again. The hero stood in front trying to block the shark, but wooden barriers did not last long. Then the shark grabbed Alex's hand and would not let go. Because of the shark-proof suit, Alex just kept flying around like a rag doll. And then Emma had an idea. She realized the shark was tracking prey using a sensor in its brain. If they could short-circuit it with a battery, the shark would stop attacking. The hero's gloves could pass electricity. They just needed to hit the shark's head with a battery.